It's been another wonderful, wonderful wrap-up to the 2006 Kobzar Literary Awards. I have to say that the Foundation is very proud of the evening and very proud of the 5 authors who gave it their all this evening. Congratulations to our winner, Maurice Mirbeau, for his wonderful book, The Detachment, chosen by our jurors as the Kobzar Literary Award winner. It's a gripping story of Canadians who have gone over to Ukraine to adopt 2 orphans, 2 young male orphans. The story of the trials and tribulations of the family going over there, bringing the children back, and then integrating these boys into an already existing family here in Canada, and that sense of lives lost in Ukraine, the sense of who you are in Canada, and the development of family, and at the end, love of family. Wonderful book. There's also Grant Budai, his wonderful book, The Delusionist, based upon a fictional character living in Vancouver and really working through with his mother on the issue of Canadian multiculturalism, a place of a Ukrainian Canadian and Canadian society, the idea of mixed marriages, and basically exploring the relationships that we have on how our morals and our values in Ukraine are brought here and the conflicts that exist. There's some wonderful moments in that book that are hilarious in terms of how the main character is reconciling this with his mother, and you can imagine that interplay of generations and, if you will, the multiculturalism element in Canada comes to play. Professor Oris Martinovich, who wrote the wonderful book depicting the life of Vasil Avramenko, considered the father of Ukrainian dance, the concept of him being the showman. His work is nonfiction, but written in a style that is gripping. Vasil Avramenko was a man that wore many coats. He was a creative person. He was also a person who stretched the boundaries in terms of how his projects got done. It was basically any way that they could be done, they would get done. He obviously was a character both in Canada and the United States. He is credited with having created the first foreign language film in Canada in Ukrainian, Zaporozhye Zadunayim, the Cossacks in Exile. But it also is a story of the generational part of Canada from the end of the First World War to the post-Second World War, and his creativity during the Depression. But it also deals with the placement of Ukrainians in North America, the placement of Ukrainians with respect to Jewish culture in North America, and it has gripping text, and it's a wonderfully researched book that everybody here found incredible. Many things about Avramenko that we never knew, and the jurors in unison basically said they should make a film about him because there's nothing been like him before or after. The other book that was also here was Underground Soldier by Marcia Skrapuk. Marcia Skrapuk is one of the most prolific Ukrainian Canadian writers. Underground Soldier tells about the Osterbiter experience of young children being forced to work in Nazi Germany and the trials and tribulations of a particular young man in surviving that, his thoughts in escaping that, his placement in the displacement person's camp, and his, if you will, subsequent entry into Canada, and then looking for his sibling. There's also a group of other books that are related to this book, but Marcia again takes the position of someone who is a young person and is a masterful writer in showing how the reaction of the Second World War and the atrocities, everything that goes around them, the loss of friends, the horrendous loss of life, and within the context of a younger person who had to live through this and to experience that. And if I could talk about the last book, was Stacy Zabritsky's book, According to Baba. Stacy went out and decided to do an oral history project regarding the life of Ukrainian Canadians in Sudbury. But the oral histories are a microcosm of what has happened throughout Canada. Although there's details, some very difficult and tensions between elements of the Ukrainian community and the English community, inter-Ukrainian religious wars that took place in Sudbury, it also, the issues that are raised are as germane to Saskatoon or Toronto or Montreal insight on intergenerational culture and transfer is remarkable. And also for many of us who had our Ukrainian Baba, you would know exactly. It feels like you're in the room, reliving a piece of your own life that Stacy has documented in these oral histories. And it also takes us back to a time when Ukrainians did live out in the hinterlands, were huge contributors to the development and growth of Canada, creation of Canada, development of Canada. And her book is a wonderful Ukrainian-Canadian experience on how they tried to cope. So again, $25,000 goes to the award winner, $1,500 goes to each of the runner-ups, and we've had a wonderful evening, and I hope to see people back in here at the next Kobzar Literary Awards in 2018.